Hello! Hi, it's Gisela here, Gisela from Deep Coaching and Soulful Design. Welcome to my creative jewelry space today. I want to show you something, I want to tell you something, I want to spend a little time with you if you do have the time, or you jump in later, or you see at some point of time you see the recording. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that the camera quality is good, that you can hear me good. So if you're there and you can say something, say something. There's a song. Say something, say something. Welcome. I announced this as the free live session that is connected to the program Become the Star You Already Are. And this is something I just love to do. I do it over and over and over again in different languages as well, and two actually. So it's German and English. And the first one, when I started to use this silver, these hidden treasures, this fire, to just picture how we can come from a point of a point in our lives where we don't feel like a star, and that there are different phases or stages or steps. Well, they're sometimes they follow each other, sometimes they are in parallel, but in my experience, what I have seen in my life, and also with other people, clients, and also in the courses, in the workshops, is that we somehow have to go through development stages to clear more and more, to declutter more and more, to get out the true self, the own treasure more and more and more, in order to come in stages to a place where we say, yes, that's me, that's I'm the star. Of course I put on the jewelry today to say yes, 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 I am the star. And to me, star is, let me tell you a story why this is so, where I get emotional. Let's say it this way. Sometimes I tell the story. When was it? A couple of months ago. The last season of Voice of Germany, and we went to the concert of the finalists and with the winner, and it was a huge hall and crowded and loud, and I thought, okay, I kind of like it, but oh god, too many people, and well, let's see, did it for my daughter and for myself. So, and what happened was, when those 10 young, energetic, powerful people went on stage and they sang, and it was so moving. My tears literally, I just said, okay, whatever, it's dark, no one sees me. And if it was so moving, maybe you have this too, when you meet people who are so deeply connected with their dream that they don't hesitate to travel millions of miles, and who don't hesitate to put themselves out there, even in face of being embarrassed or being scared, they follow their dream. And this is like, to me, that's amazing. That's so inspiring, and I take so much energy out of it as well, because I see then, okay, that's possible in your world. It doesn't have to be doesn't mean to be on that stage singing, but to me it means claiming your spot, saying, yes, I want to do this more than anything else. I dream of it. I eat it. I breathe it. It's in my system. And this, to me, is star quality. It is what we all have, that if we are true to ourselves, that there's no question that we would do this. There's no thinking or concern what other people say or think. It's just, okay, let's do it. And if I'm the first one, okay, let's do it. Let's rock the world. And well, to be honest, if you would ask me, so are you a star? Well, yes. And in my world of standing up, of saying, okay, you know what, I live in 2 languages. I live in different, fluctuations of creativity. I live in my world of soul searching, knowing, and more being aligned with myself. I have days where I'm like, hell yes, there's no question. And there are days like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Is this the real path? And then I'm like, of course it is. If I ask myself, okay, what else would you do? And if there is any other question or any other answer that gives me that breathing space, that openness, that yes, okay, then that is a sign for me to go to. But if it's anything less or anything in the direction of, well, I know I should, all the others, and he said you have to, yeah, I know, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And that's not right. That's not star quality. Star quality is, I have no clue, but I'll do it anyway, because it is this glowing, glooming, this warmth of being connected with myself and with others and the big thing, the universe. But what I want to come to, of course, I promised stages, I promised faces. Oh, let's get into it, shall we? I have the stages I discovered in every creative process I go through. It's either I make jewelry from this silver, or I paint. I'm so reminded of this stage or this phase in my life where I worked corporate, huge, like international corporate, very famous, very well known, very, oh, you work there, oh, then you've made it, like, good. But still, even though I should have been so happy for the rest of my life because, it was a secure job and it was very well paid. And as a single mom, you would be stupid to give this up. Yes. Did I feel stupid afterwards for giving it up? Only if my darkest fear creeps up, yes. But, when I worked there and things changed and you were like working every 3 months for another boss who then had to, put himself up and say, okay, now we do it my way and my project is even better than that one before. So now you work on that project and all you have done the last 3 months where you worked night shifts and with your kid in bed while you were calling your colleagues in the US, blah, blah, blah. No, that was nothing. That was nothing. So I worked for a long time for the trash bin. Well, it felt like it. And to be honest, I don't see any of the things I've done many years ago somewhere. So it just didn't matter. My work just didn't matter. It didn't matter if I was there or not. Well, to my colleagues it matters. So the human thing that mattered. But producing, creating, like really shaping and changing the world, zero, nada, nothing. And that was good for a while, and it kept me safe, and it helped me to get through my divorce. So this kind of safety net and stable and everything. But the divorce was just the beginning, to be honest. It was really just the beginning. It was one of those things where I was true to myself and where I thought, okay, I cannot do this anymore. And then this I cannot do this anymore was with corporate. So I resigned. And it was also from this feeling that, when you see this is great, this is dough, this is nothing, clay. But on the inside, there are so many little tiny particles of pure silver, like real silver, the metal. And for me, and also when I talk to other people, we know this feeling of, I don't know, but I have the feeling, I know it deep inside of me, that there's so much more I can do than, being in that job or being in that relationship or doing things just to fulfill outside expectations. There's so much more, and I'm scared to let her out. I don't know what will happen, because I know if I start that process, my entire life will change, and change is scary. It is. I've come to love it, but it's like to consciously decide and choose change, not knowing what will, be the outcome. That's tough stuff, and that's star quality. I tell you, that's star quality. So if you feel it, you're on your way. Okay. So I decided to follow that feeling, that knowing of, okay, that must be something I can do with it. And yes, I did a lot of searching, coaching, personality tests. I'm the queen of personality tests. I know everything. well, taken them, all of them. And bit by bit, I did, when I resigned, I did not have the vision. No. To me, vision is something that has to be, or envisioning has to be learned if you come from a position of everything is gray, I don't know what. To me, that's even hard work, or it's deep work, and you have to really get yourself to do it, to see, okay, what else? What if, not what if, but what if, yeah, bit by bit, and then talk to people, and then like collect data, like, I like that. No, I wouldn't do that ever. And then you come across, like, you find things that, oh yeah, I can see myself in that, I can really, and you say, okay, if I spread myself, do you see that? Yeah, you do, huh? If I spread myself out a little more, let's see what I can do then. And then you see something in another person that, or in yourself, in your dreams, in your journaling, in your meditations, in like your mental images of yourself, when you see yourself, okay, what is my ideal day? What is my future self look like? What would she say? What would she do? So this, that what you feel inside as a gem, as a treasure, as, wow, I can actually, I have no idea what to do, but I see it, and then it starts to get a shape. Like, of course, I'll take the star as a symbol, right? I mean, we are all stars. So let's go with the star here. And then you say, okay, maybe I'll do another little thingy in there, another little Abdruck, pressure kind of thing. Okay. Or you do this little heart imprint. See, get it, and then you make it yours, and of course you already start now to get specific ideas of what you want to do. So what I want to do, when I resigned my job, after this, oh my God, what do? I have no idea. I don't want to go back anymore. I studied languages and culture and psychology and some administrative stuff. What can you do with this? It's not a job, right? You can go everywhere, anywhere, but it's not a fixed job description. Where do I fit? No. So I did not. Well, I had the chance of not looking where to fit again, but okay, what do I want to get out of myself, like for my own shape, my own job. So I created a cafe and like a concept store where I had my own jewelry there, which I had learned on the way. My own jewelry there. I had space for other artists who puts their stuff there, and they could sell their, like there was like crafted art. It was like lamps or bowls or such beautiful things. And what else did I have? So I had this like selling space where artists put their things up. I had my jewelry. I had workshops, my own jewelry workshops, and I had a sewer in there. She gave classes for textile work, and I had a cafe. I had a little, coffee corner with the most amazing coffee machine and a bar and some chairs, and it was lovely, and it didn't work out at all. I mean, it was fantastic. So what I did was I had thought that this would be enough. This star vision, this also, well, it was part of me putting it out there, and it was part of other people's dreams. I don't know if you know this, that when you first start out, like as a child, or then in a childlike state again, where you have the chance to reinvent yourself, if you know this, that you are very susceptible to outside influence. And as a people pleaser, well, I want oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, of course, I always wanted to have a cafe. Oh yeah, shop. And then I can present other people and other people's wonderful craft, art, everything else, because I love them, I admire them, so I wanted to do something good for them. So this entire, it's this phase where after you develop a vision, and you then see, okay, where could this go? How can I, especially the how is so tricky. This going, how can I put this into reality? And then you look for other people's solution. You look to your parents, how they do it. You look to people who, well, obviously, seemingly, apparently, in reality or not, have made it. Yeah, successful people. And you think, okay, if they are a star already, I just have to follow their steps, and then I will be successful too, and then I've made it. Yes and no, because if you just stay on the surface and you then refine your little star, and you are not careful, and you just you just stay on the surface. You don't go deep, and if you don't go deep, then there's not the stability, the foundation, the real you. And it is that, so coming from this vision, and then you start and you take over other ideas, which is fine, because you collect data. You collect, okay, that's mine, no, yes, no, want it, no, yes, no, hell yes, hell no. So you do this path of finding your gems, your hidden treasures in the midst of, it's like Aladdin's lamp. Yeah, you see all those, could do that, and I could do that, and oh, this is amazing, of course, and if I just follow those steps, then I, get this jewel as well. But what I didn't, maybe you know this, is I did not look for my lamp. I did not look deeper and deeper. Well, I certainly did now the last years, but in this phase of, okay, when I have a shop, everything will just flow and people will come rushing in and everything will be fine and I will be the star. What I overlooked was not my dreams. It was partially because I wanted to be with people, I wanted to help with people, I wanted to empower people, put them out there. But the shop, the how was complete. I did it. I was like manifesting, like, oh my God, this was awesome. But I manifested the wrong outcome. Of course, the thing is, if you, like with the sanding paper, you go deeper and deeper and you see, okay, what do I really want to get out as the details and so on. And in this phase of going deeper and seeing, okay, where are the real details I want to get out, there is dust, there's pain, there's failure, I'm the complete loser and look at all the mess I made. But the great part is, even though it looks like dust, it's still pure silver. It is pure silver. It is valuable. And even though it looks like you cannot use this right now, well, on the jewelry, the practical point of view, you put water in there, you're mixing it, and you have a paste, and with this paste you can make another piece again. So all those experiences of, oh my God, I just completely failed and I have like thousands of debt, and how am I ever gonna get out of there, and I should have listened to my mom, all those, the other were right, all those feelings, and well, the feelings are useless because they really don't help, but the experience itself, it's treasure. So blaming yourself, making yourself like the littlest loser ever, that doesn't help. What helps is, to dust it off and say, okay, what's next? And what's next? And that's one of the most important steps which I have in the jewelry making process, but also in the process of becoming the star from this gray, something very fragile piece, to the real one, to the real star that is already pure silver. There is this one step that if you don't take it, it will stay fragile and it will break and it will not hold your reality. It will not, well, no one will see. Like if you have compare those two, of course here you see that's a star, right? Like that's real silver. No one will recognize you for your uniqueness, for your special power, for your thing, because you still keep it low. You still play hide and seek, and you are under the radar completely. So people will say, oh nice, a star. but they will not know that this is the real thing, that is the pure thing, that's the star that will shine and that will, be the inspiration for others. So the step I'm talking about, and which I want to show you with real fire now, is putting your energy in an unapologetically and in an unapologetic way. Your energy, to get clear, crystal clear of what is yours and what not, what needs to go and what needs to stay and come out. And this is, it feels dangerous because it's hot. It's like emotional. It is maybe something that is out of like your experience field, like no one else has done this before in our family, or I don't have friends who do this, or well, the other entrepreneurs, they do ABC, but I'm here doing Z that hasn't even invented yet. So it's this really connecting yourself with your energy in pure trust and knowing and certainty that if you will, well, put your energy out there, in there, work with your energy, that the transformation has to, no question, that will happen. The transformation let's put it this way, the energy of decision will cause transformation, and being decisive, focused just on you and bringing out the you for others to see and really see, that's the transformation. And I want to do this for you, like visually, okay? So, did I talk about danger? Yes, I did. Okay, sometimes you put glasses on. Like a real star person, like a real star, you put on your fancy eyeglasses, and so when you pretend no one will recognize you. Okay, you see that? I guess so. You see that, right? What I will do now, I will make myself some space, and I have a little fire, how do you call it? Torch. It's a torch. And I have water here, just I can do this, and I will turn off this light a little. I don't do the other ones. Remember energy, like first, if you decide to change, to you need to like declutter a lot. I experience that whenever I want to change, I know that things have to go, that I clear out my lists. I have to take the other one. Why? I don't know. See, sometimes the energy, I filled them, and now I need to use a new one. It's better, isn't it? Yeah, see that? Okay, so you will have smoke, and then you need to keep on going. That's the point. Oops, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make too much noise there. Let's see if you can see that it starts to glow. And I think, so with this, you need to keep going for at least a minute. And as we use this as a symbol for our lives, this is a very good metaphor, because often is we see the first signs of success and we're like, yes, it's working, and we stop what is working. Like, then we concentrate on, okay, now we need to polish it. But the thing is, you can polish it only if it's really, like, if it's like stable. So in this jewelry process, it would be if it's completely sintered. So what happens here right now is that from the silver, the fine silver particles I started with, which were in an organic binder and with water, therefore it was so flexible, and then it dried, and then I'll fire it now at about 800 degrees, and the organic binder, it burned off. Like, did you see the smoke and the flame? And then this fine silver particles, they now like melt together, okay? And it's like a recoding. Like, if you are in your phase of, oh my god, I'll do this, and this is me, and yes, and so if you stay in that process and you, like, did you see that I really was focused here and that I did not look into the camera? So if you are in that stage where you have this feeling, oh my god, yes, I know it's coming, like, yeah, okay, I can see it, I can feel it, whatever it is you want to achieve, if you like go to an audition like the singers, or you have a different, you become a speaker or an online entrepreneur, or you know, have the most amazing relationship. It's this, yes, I already see it and I feel it, and then someone does something else like next to you and you get distracted and you, that's the phase where like the particles are not completely sintered yet. It's this, your energy still needs to go inside, have this transformation without going in another direction, or, you know, go in that data collecting phase again. No, that's over. You stay here. You stay with bringing out yours instead of looking there, because that's dangerous, right? If I would, that's dangerous. Don't do this. So stay with you. Stay with your focus. And then, like, if you like have it, like feel it, okay, no, that's mine. That's really mine. I cannot change a thing about it, and I will not waver. It's mine. Then you can see, okay, now that this one is done, I see what it does. Okay, usually it was too much already cooled down, because usually it's like, okay, imagine I put this in like in a second after, and would be like, so it's this little star right now which came on, and I put this next to me again, and this one. Okay, a little space, okay. So very often it's then, I'm getting there. But you know, I feel it, sort of. See the difference? Sort of difference is the one is shinier. They are both metal, right? But the one is shinier. What does she do? What I did the same. I have my energy. I did my inner work. I had my soul searching. I feel so. I have it all. What's wrong with me? Nothing, honey. What is the secret of get out? Like, not get out of here, but like show it. It is this still like in the beginning, but he has to know that I can do all the things. They have to find me. Well, it's enough to have, I don't know, one audition or one, I don't know. So there is this, okay, I've done a lot. I've put myself out, well, in there. But now it's time to put yourself out there, to really go on stage. Like, if you want to become the star you already are, but if that's the one thing, the other thing is, if you want to be recognized as the star you already are, well, you have to show it, okay? You have to brush off that white, strange thing that's up there, because that's dust. You know, again, you brush off that dust. Okay, I say, okay. Again, this stupid self-doubt. How can you get out of there? And then you take another one and get your heart, your quality, your, how can I do this now? Everything out there, and you, yes, it is effort. Yes, okay, I go once more. And there, I hope you can see this now better. See this little? And now both of them have their shiny star quality. So it's that phase of, you did the groundwork, you did the energy work, you have defined your stage, you have defined what kind of star is this, 5 or 6, or if you want to like rather be a flower or a heart. So what is yours? And then fill it with, well, not fill it, because I hope you are already full of yourself. It's this, okay, really make it so strong that no matter what happens now, if I, like, nothing, like, well, it's on the floor now, but it's not broken. So whatever happens now, you have this, the certainty of your own strength and from your soul, okay? And then it's your job to even, I think that's, well, sometimes it hurts, you know, to show yourself and to brush that last safety net off that keeps you hidden, that keeps you safe. Yeah, it takes work. But then you can take not only the front row, you can take the stage and you can show it and say, see, I'm a star. Okay, so these are from having this, well, seemingly not valuable kind of dough, the clay, turning into the star, and it's not different. So the material, the well, the point of starter, the point of origin, and the finish, the result. Well, it's the same. It's both is pure silver. Both have this value, this deep, this treasure inside of them in those forms. The thing is, one is still where it's, left off, born, whatever. And the other one, well, took the steps to show that it is made of silver. The one is hiding in the organic binder and not allowing itself to show what it's really made of, and use all the different, what it's there as a help, as a support. And the other one's like, I'm a star. And all of us on the outside, we see it, we know this one is a star, right? There's no question, there's no explanation, so I do this because, oh wow, I have no idea what you want, and I have no idea what you do for a living, but I want more. So that's the star quality, okay? Yes, those were the steps from vision to star. And I hope that everything, you're still with me there. That's awesome. And I hope that the camera and everything worked for you to follow me. Yes. And now I allow myself to tell you again that this entire steps, process, phases, you can take this, I leave it there and I will upload it to all channels. It's like a free thing where you can check for yourself, okay, where am I at in my process of becoming a star? If you want like, I would like to have some like input, like how to create my vision, how to go real deep. What do I want? Okay, what do I want from life? If you need help with that, if you like, okay, what is the first step to do now? And if you are like afraid and anxious, what help? Well, if you want to support. If you want to have support with that, with different techniques, if you are about to really put your energy on your dream, that it comes out, that all the necessary burns off and all the, unnecessary stuff. If you want to, or if you're at that stage or want to come to that stage of saying, okay, I'm so ready, and I brush it off, and then I get on that stage and claim the stage of my world, of my business, of my relationships, wherever you are. There's this 6 weeks, 6-week program. So I called it Become the Star You Already Are, and it is in those phases where we take the journey of, looking at where we want to go and which steps can I take, even if you don't complete them in a 6-week, but it's a very powerful way of looking at designing your life in a deliberate, choiceful way, like yours. And as I've experienced it over year and year and after year and after year again, those phases are, they repeat themselves. So if I'm up to the next stage, I'm like, okay, what do I want? What's the big vision here? And how's this aligned to me? And oh my God, okay, what do I need to bring out? What, do I either need to declutter, or what do I need to get into my life in order to step on and get on that next stage and really bring my vision into the form? And then, with every level, and then I say, okay, I've never done this before. It's as scary as hell. What should other people think? No matter, onto it, go, and then brush it off and have Facebook Lives and whatever okay, that's the star quality, and that's where I want to go it, and that's who I am, and to bring this out in like level. I don't think we go from, yes, I want to be a star, and okay, here I am. I think the real stars, they know it. They know, they can repeat becoming a star in different ways, in different fields, and just coming from their silver, from their innate value that's unique to everyone and universal to everyone as well. So we have 6 weeks. It starts April 17th. It would be awesome if you were in there. We go through the phases, you get worksheets and weekly videos, you get weekly lives, you get worksheets, and really, it might sound stupid, but in those 6 weeks I will create a special star for everyone from pure silver. That's my promise, that's my bonus, because I could also sell them, but I won't. It's a bonus. So for the ones, today is the last day of the early bird for the 6-week star program, which starts April 17th, and only today it's 99 euros, including VAT. And tomorrow it starts at 199, including VAT, and both get, of course, the star. So if you sign up today, you get the early bird and a silver star, which I make for you with your energy. We talk, we type, what do you want in this, coming from your vision, and then I make it for you. You get it, and at the end of the course, you have a tangible sign that you did the work, and that it might be just on the inside, which is so important as well, but it is a tangible proof for you, an anchor that transformation can happen, and that you are a star, and touching it like I do, like, of course I am, of course, and with that quality you claim the stage. All right, that's almost an hour. Oh my gosh, I hope it's it's still working for you. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy of being with me. I would be happy to answer questions. If you have anything you want to comment on this entire thing, if you have questions, or what do you do with this stuff, what is this with the jewelry, can tell you, of course, also in German. I had courses in German. Oh, maybe I should offer them in English. Just see, that's the creation part. That's the next thing. I could actually do this in English. Well, it was so much fun. I hope you had fun as well. And just let me know what comes up for you. And remember, it's your life. It's your design. and I'll catch you next time. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.